Howdy, boys. We got Shemar, Stewart, tweener, I guess, edge, defensive tackle out of A&M. You guys have already heard about him. We have been waiting. There are a few guys that I've been waiting to kind of do all the way up until the combine because I knew and understood this is when their name would be the biggest and brightest. So Shemar Stewart, Nick Imanamari is another one of those guys. There's a few gentlemen that you're about to be seeing. There's a few players that we're about to start pushing out, and so be on the lookout for that. So also for Shemar Stewart, I already did a pre-upload for the video. I had to cut it up so many different times so it wouldn't get copyrighted. So we're going to have weird angles, but just to let you guys know for the future, I do have my Patreon in the works, setting it up just in case this gets copyrighted. I'm not sure. With the different angles, it should help. But if it doesn't, or if it does or it doesn't, the future Patreon, that's where most of the videos are going to be at. The ones that get copyrighted, because if it's copyright, it may not share the ones that aren't copyrighted. So it's just, we're going to try to do our best to get the videos out to you guys. Like I said in the last video, it's going to be like $3.99 a month. Get all the access. The future plan is to have just a complete database of just athletes with film breakdowns on them, to where you can just go in, find the athlete, and look and see what he's like. And this is going to be going all the way through college football. There's going to be going into the NFL. There's going to be another tier within the Patreon, to where you guys are actually going to be picking the next player that I'll actually be doing the evaluation on, given the week-by-week basis. Coming in, Shemar Stewart. There are some interesting things about this freaking guy. So yes, you heard about his athletic freak prowess, but there's some honesty we got to get behind as well. The PFF charts here show a lot of things, and a few good things, but a lot of things that we need to figure out, hey, what's going on? 2022, played 12 games, 416 defensive snaps, came out with 2 sacks. I do not think he started his career at A&M. I could be wrong on that. But 46.3 grade, 2 sacks, 3 hits, 9 quarterback hurries. In 2023, 69.5 grade, 13 games played, another 2 sacks, 5 quarterback hits, 19 hurries. And then in 2024, 79.5, 12 games played. This says 2 sacks, but I know for a fact it's actually a sack and a half, so it's not even 2 sacks. 4 quarterback hits, 33 quarterback hurries, which I'm okay with. That's awesome. Those are some of the positives that we're starting to see. And then he plays pretty much all around the defensive line, but mostly on the outside tackle, so mostly that 7 tech. Pass rush grade at a 67.2, run defense grade 88.2, really great. And I've been consistent with this, guys. When we evaluate defensive linemen, the pretty green numbers for a pass rush grade, that's awesome. The pretty green numbers for a true pass set pass rush grade, beautiful. I love it when it is blue and bright on a run defense grade. That to me is the most important and consistent for a defensive lineman that PFF can come out with, is that part. Let's look at his combine a little bit. As you can see, Shemar Stewart, A&M, 6'5", 267 pounds, 9-inch hands, 34-inch arms, and an 1/8. The athleticism is pretty crazy, right? And then 40-yard dash. This is where he's crazy, 4.59. The 10-yard split at a 1.58. And the and the vertical is at 40 inches for him. Broad jump at 10 feet. Like, just very, very, just great things athletically. But we got to figure out why there's no production in the sack game whatsoever. And if you go and you actually look at his stats, because I'm over here like, okay, here's Shemar, let's get the game ready. And I'm kind of looking at, and this, like I said, this is weeks ago, guys. I'm just going to be straight up honest now. The thumbnail got you. You're here anyways. I'm looking through his stat sheet, and I'm trying to find a game where he's active. I'm trying to find a game where he's like, let's go. And then I looked in a few games, and the games that were available, I guess at the time, there's new games available like this one. I couldn't really talk about him in the brightest of lights. And that's just me being 100% honest. So hopefully in this cut up we can do a little bit better, talk about him. You can see what I see. But real quick, what do we go over? What do we want with that with our defensive linemen? These are key things with the interior guys, especially more than the exterior. But this guy, you know, Shemar being more of a tweener, he kind of has to be consistent in all fronts, and that's disruption. Can you be destructive? Like, can you disrupt everything? Can you be chaotic? Can you shut up? Like, can you like create worry within the offense that you're going against, the offensive scheme? Can you mess up their timing if they're doing a lot of pulling guards? Are you affecting the timing of all that stuff? So that's what we're gonna look at. You also know he's a crazy athlete, so we should be seeing it dang near every snap. We should be seeing it when he's tired. We should see his athleticism. Here we go. So they got him like over the guard right here. All right, that's good. Freaking touchdown though. What the hell? So, and as I'm doing the cut up, guys, and I'm just going to talk ball with y'all as this goes. Here he is right here. Let's see kind of how he works. I think he just goes around the offensive line, just has kind of like a wide stunt responsibility, contain this guy. This Arkansas quarterback, he's very, 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 very mobile. I like him a lot. I forgot his name. Thailand or something like that, Green? Something like that. So this quarterback is very mobile. Here he is right here. So this is another jump cut. So this is to help the copyright. So here he is right here on this left end. Let's see what he kind of does here. All right, good initial. Nice. I'm okay with that. Great punch. Sets the edge. You know, everything really goes upfield after he sets the edge. Stops it right there. Running back has to turn it up. Very good, Shemar. And that's that run defense grade that's showing up immediately. I love it. Here he is. Let him go work a little bit. All right, got a chip on him. He's beating this guy. This tackle right here, he's beating him. I think this running back got a chip in on him, which really helped him out. Shemar really starts with speed. Offensive lineman gets a little jump on it. Gives him an inside move with this left foot. And then takes everything out beautifully. Tries to do a little undercut right here. And then boom, here comes the running back to help out. But if that's not there, I think Shemar gets to him. And look at that. I mean, he still stays up. Two blockers fall trying to, you know, take him out. Here we go again. Very easy. Number 4. So we got him right in this A gap, guys, right here. Let's see him work. This is where all the grunt work happens. So they're trusting him. This is a damn near zero tech. They're trusting him to really stop anything up close, run wise. Up close. Oh, that sounds stupid. Anything inside. So look at him engaging with this center immediately. What's the rule? We do not get blocked by centers one-on-one. There is a little teammate had to help him. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Shemar, you didn't get that? What? So has a double team right here. We have a late freaking blitzer. Comes and freaking mollywops this quarterback. And then Shemar has an opportunity. Get on the ball. Oh. O-lineman got it. All right, here we go. So we got 4-point stand outside that left tackle. Ooh. Little end around. I mean, that got me. So, oh, but we still running. We're still running, Shemar. I like that. He got duped on the play. We all got duped on the play. We see like number 6, what he's actually going to do, he's just going to take this end around, and it's just going to be so quick, so short, so fast. Shemar's not going to see it, but Shemar is still pursuing the ball. He never stops pursuing the ball. Look, number 6 has it. He sees it late. Never stops pursuing the ball. This is the part where you could be like, oh, well, my guys are going to get him. And it's like, no. If Shemar wasn't there, you know, who knows? That's your defensive lineman going out pursuit. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Here we go. We got head on with this left tackle. Little wing to his side as well. Okay. Jumps into his 3 tech real quick. Real quick. That was a joke, sorry. Immediately engages with this guard. Tries to stand him up. I mean, damn. I mean, this is... Oh, sorry. This is good, guys. Like, honestly. But I don't know. I want to see, like... I don't know. I guess I want to see this freaking edge right here make the play. Get off of him now. Get off of him now. Why are you engaging with this? I'm sorry. I know it's about Shemar. Why? So something... Okay, so that's what it was. That's what I wanted to tell you guys. I don't think this defensive coordinator... should be at this defense. You have Nick Scorton, you have Shemar Stewart, you have all of these athletes. There's a few other guys within this defensive line that are getting a lot of high praise. And the simple fact that the production is not there is pretty embarrassing. Here we go! Let's go! Shemar Stewart. Let him run. Let him go. Stop putting him in the inside. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's playing, like, inside. He's playing defensive tackle. He's playing 3-tech. You have him freaking playing nose. Let him go outside and let him go. Stop having him. Don't contain him. What the hell? Let's go. This is what I'm trying to see every freaking play. And they block down like idiots. Trying to have this late puller right here. Trying to connect. Or not puller. I mean, I guess. This guy trying to get... I don't even know. He just blows it up. There is no way that's what the play was supposed to be. No way that's what they were supposed to be. How they were supposed to be blocking Arkansas. He just blows this up. Absolutely eradicates everything. What the hell? Good stuff, Shemar. Thank you. I wanted to see something with them because the numbers... And the stats. There we go. Down block. Being aggressive. Go get the quarterback. Go get the quarterback. Once again, this quarterback is like crazy athletic. Crazy athletic. I'm not saying he will be a Heisman guy, but they might talk about him potentially being it. Here we go. Little down block. Containing. He's right there with them. Balls try to get him. I'm seeing effort with them, which is nice. I like it. 4-point stance on this left tackle. Let's see his burst. Outside stat move. Nice. And also Arkansas, they're getting the ball out pretty quick. So everything with him needs to be like now, honestly. I like him on the outside. Why are they putting him on the inside? They're trying to get those cheap blitzes. Stop it. He's good enough to do it. This is like horrible DC work when you're trying to let your brain take over instead of the Ferrari that you have right here. They're trying to bring him in, right? They leave him outside 7 and then try to bring him, 7, and they try to bring him into like a freaking 3-tech real quick, thinking that it would confuse the offensive lineman, and it does, because what they're going to do is they're going to bring a late blitzer from the second level that the offensive lineman doesn't see. But I mean, then they're just going to contain. I mean, the quarterback just breaks him down. And so now you have an open zone somewhere. And you don't have one of your best athletes containing. This should be Shemar Stewart. You don't need to do all this cute shit. Sorry. But I mean, a play like this is what is not... Is what's going to hinder Shemar from making this play, because there's no reason. I mean, just try to be too cute. So you have Nick Scorton, also at a 3-tech, another outside guy. You have them both inside. For what reason? I'm just so confused. You have your athletes in the inside, and then the one that's in the inside has to kind of take outside contain responsibility. That's just stupid. Here he is right here outside. Great stab move. Good arm. Almost there. This kid's so good, this quarterback. And look at Shemar. He's back in the picture. So, I mean, everything's great immediately. And he gets picked up on a double. Great explosion. Great stab move, right? Running back comes to help. Definitely a hold, but, you know, the ref's never going to call this. Literally hugging him. That's still a great rep by Shemar. And then I love the pursuit at the back end of the play as well. Here we go. Outside. 2 hands on him. Look at that. Stab pressure. Nice. Just get on him. Yeah. It was good. He was able to really extend his body, that left arm, to get that offensive lineman. He's right on the under the offensive lineman's chest, right? To really get him to stand him up right there. Not his chest, sorry, his shoulder pads. That offensive line's all over the place, but you still want to be just a little bit. If you're going to be super aggressive, just make sure this running back isn't going to freaking burn it up right here, which he could have, right? He could have just zooped it. There's certain types of guys, but still good. And I don't know, guys. I don't know if I'm crazy, but we've seen Mike Green. You know, we've seen James Pierce Jr. Good stand-up. Nice. Did he get him? Stands him up. Gets 2 hands on the chest. Oh, look at Big Boy is breathing heavy. Look at his tummy. 2 hands on him. Swims off of it with the left arm. He's there. Makes a tackle. That's like a half tackle. Still. Here we go. Outside rush. That stab move is good, man. That's a good freaking stab move he's got. He's using that 4 times. And as long as that quarterback doesn't get the ball out so fast, he's almost there. He uses that speed, right? He uses the speed to go vertical. The offensive lineman knows and understands he's not that athletic to really counter his speed. And so when you kick up this leg, let's see if we can just talk about it as the offensive lineman does it. When you kick up that back leg for that offensive lineman, he's trying to gain so much territory, trying to get in front of you. Look, his legs are crossed now. This offensive lineman, because he's trying to counteract with all that speed that Shemar's giving him, to where now Shemar can, as he has his feet crossed, stab move and then push him back, dude. Now his feet have no reliance on anything. But it just gets that ball out super fast, like I said. Here he is on the outside again. Crack block. Come on. Like I was saying, James Pierce Jr., Abdul Carter, Mike Green, all these guys we've seen some freaky play. We've yet to see a freaky play. Crack block right here. Trying to get to the running back. Not able to really just throw off this receiver. And it just it has to be the coordinator. Here we go. Nice bend. I just don't think the defensive coordinator is putting him in the best of lights to really show off this engine. But here we go. This is a good rep. Good burst. Look at his counterparts. He's upfield. This is good, man. Why can't he do this? Let him do this every play. Look, not a club, but a little swipe through. Going upfield vertically. This offensive lineman's got some good feet as well. This is a good position for him. And then as soon as the offensive lineman tries to put his hands on him, he's able to just swipe his left arm down so you don't get anything on him. That's good. Like, and this is how college football is, getting the ball out so freaking fast. So it's going to be hard for these defensive linemen to get to him. Once again, having him go inside. Lazy defensive coordinator work. It's just like, why? It's Shemar Stewart. We've seen his measurables, his gifts. He's been beating this right tackle's behind. Let him just go. But yeah, you got to send him through the B gap. Just have him go outside. Great contain here. He's kind of free. Quarterback kind of, Runs everything off of him. Shemar is trying to just be honest with this fake zone read right here, and then just gets on the quarterback. All right, so here he is right here. Right in the A gap. You have this 4'5", 40 guy, 267 pounds. Yes, he's 6'5", so I understand why you put him there. But instead of putting him on the outside, you put this super fast athletic freak on the inside, which I get it. But look at this. We do not get blocked by centers ever. I mean, not really blocked, but taken out of the play right here. Walter Nolan right now is clubbing this fool's. He's taking this left arm, clubbing this man's right shoulder, and going upfield. Kenneth Grant, Mason Graham, a lot of these guys are going vertical, going upfield. I do not like that I have a guy of Shemar Stewart's qualities and athleticism trying to do that. And got pushed out of the play, and then trying to get to him again. Once again, crazy athletic quarterback, so we're not mad at it. But I just don't think that they're putting him in the best positions to be successful. At all. Here he is on the outside. Put him in the inside again. So he has to, you're having your athlete jump up to bat a ball down instead of beating some other big boys behind. He could just beat him. Put him on the inside, try to make him do a bunch of containing, and that's it. So, Shemar Stewart, you guys saw it. You see the measurables, you see the times, you see all the athleticism, you see all that. But I'm reluctant to say, like, that's all fine and dandy, but that's not the end-all be-all. And it's not about actually looking at a chart sheet or a stat sheet and seeing, 4 sacks. Oh, wow. 3 sacks in a game. But seeing a sack and a half for an entire season when you played 13 games, you either have to be so freaking good that offensive coordinators are just doing their bestest and darnest to, like, not hold on to the ball and get the ball out immediately. Or it's just like, but he has a lot of quarterback hurries. So that actually could be it. I don't know. Or it's the defensive coordinator not putting them in the best of positions. But that is what we have with Shemar Stewart. From that production standpoint and from what I saw, that's not necessarily like a first round block, but this is still a piece. And this is what I don't want to happen. Like, just because it may not be he might get picked up in the first round just because of his measurables and what he looks like and everything. But I don't think that was necessarily first round tape that we just saw. There's going to be other games, more games that I'll be able to get my hands on, of course. But I just didn't see disruption. I didn't see the things that we normally got to look at when it comes to defensive line department. And that's just me being honest. And it sucks in that regard, but it is what it is. You guys let me know what you think in the comments, though.